Hi everybody, welcome to Heidi's Humble Kitchen. I thought I would do a little tutorial today on how to make Pico de Gallo in our manual food processor because so many people have asked about this. It seems to be a very popular item and the menu or the recipe is awesome and simple and easy. So I'll get us started. We're going to use our Pampered Chef garlic press, citrus peel, the manual food processor. I've got one of our measuring spoons and our little mini scraper. These things are so cute. I'm using the Pampered Chef cutting board, and I wouldn't typically use this knife, but I wanted to show you guys it today. It's kind of a little bit larger than what I would typically need for this, but I wanted to show it to you. Also, this cutting board I've had for over 5 years, so just to show you how well our products hold up. This thing looks, obviously besides the marks that are inevitable with cutting boards, this thing is in excellent shape. So we'll get started. First, we're going to put our blades in here, put that there, and our recipe says that we cut the onion. I'm going to post the recipe as well with this video, so don't worry about that. It says we're going to cut the onion into quarters. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to use expert Chef Ramsay cutting skills. Then it says we can just put that in there. 1/4 of the onion. Not the whole onion, just 1/4. Then it says to take our jalapenos, which I grew in my garden, so they're kind of itty bitty. This is my first year gardening with vegetables, so I'm happy with them. We're just going to do that with them. Put that in there. And then it says to put the garlic in there, so we'll use our garlic press. It says 2 things, so just pop it right in there. It comes with this nice little brush to clean those holes out. Just squeeze. And you might have to use your finger to kind of brush it in there. But as you can see, it does a really nice job of just pushing that garlic through there. So you can get fresh garlic. You can use your finger to kind of scrape this out, put it to the side, anything else. We'll push the rest of that through with our second clove. That one was a little bit bigger, so it gave you a little bit more of an output. So you can kind of see there how that works for you. Okay. Again, just leaves a nice outing of the garlic clove in there for you to just kind of dig out with your finger right now. Okay, and let's put that to the side and wash it later. Easy cleanup. That's one of the things I love most about Pampered Chef is most of this stuff so easy to clean up. Next, it wants us to add our lime. So a tip with limes is you roll them. Just push down on them while you roll, and it kind of gets the juices flowing. So that's all ready for you. Just like that. Okay. Take my knife. Whoop, there we go. I don't have the best wrist strength in the world. Pop half of that in there. This is my boyfriend's favorite tool. He loves to use this with tacos. You can see the juice just dripping. Just dripping. Okay. You can pull that up. I can probably get a little bit more out of that. And my best friend's husband, he loves this manual food processor because, like he says, he likes to chop the crap out of stuff. So we'll get to that later, Derek. We'll chop the crap out of all of this for you. You're getting lots of lime juice out of that, so yeah. Nice and fresh. Whoop, that's okay. You're not cooking if you're not making a mess. Okay? So you got the lime juice, then it calls for cilantro. This is my cilantro. I already peeled off the leaves. It calls for, I think it says 1/2 cup, but this is all I'm doing. This is pretty close, but my boyfriend's not a huge cilantro fan because something's wrong with him, so we're just doing this. This is all we're going to put in there. You can just put all of this in like this, and this thing is going to do all the work for you. Okay? All right. So we got that. We are going to put our salt in. Half a teaspoon of salt. You know, if that onion is a little bit too big for it, which I don't think it will be, but just in case, I can always take it apart after I've done that. And you're like, what? Where's the tomatoes? They don't come in yet. So that's my little lock button, unlock button. Keeps my handle down for me. Love it. Just push down. And you can see it just spinning away in there. Okay, and it does look like it might be having a little bit of a working with the onion, but it's getting going now. Okay, so then you're going to lock it, pull it up, and you can see where we're at now, right now. And we're going to add some tomatoes. And this just calls for some grape tomatoes. I've already washed these off. And we're just going to pop in 6 or 7 at a time. Close it again. And I can kind of see where I'm at on the side. I'm going to add some more. It's looking amazing. I'm so excited. You know, I've tried to make this at home before without one of these cool little tools, and it didn't go so hot. It didn't look this pretty, let's just say that. Okay, and this is we're about halfway through the tomatoes. That's where we're going to take our mini scraper. I'm going to just scrape off this into the food processor. This is literally my favorite tool in the whole kitchen, this little chopper thing. Not because I get to chop the crap out of stuff, Derek, but just because it's so easy. Okay, so kind of push down the sides. Kind of take a look at how it's looking. And that's where we're at. Okay, we're going to do one more tomato, and we'll see where we're at with that. That might be enough. And this lid just goes on anyway. It doesn't have like a certain way that it goes on. Okay, so, and if you girls are eyeing my pretty fingernails, just message me and I can hook you up. I've got a girl that will get you all set up. Okay, so this is where we're at with our Pico de Gallo. I am happy with that. You may want more tomato or less tomato. That's your personal call. You know, it's one of these nice things with this recipe is it's really customizable. So, you know, maybe you don't like a lot of onion, or maybe you're like my man and you're not a big cilantro fan, but I'm pretty happy with that. So, you know, I can see there's some pieces of big tomato in there that maybe didn't get it all. So now that I've stirred it up a little, I'm going to chop it up a little bit more. But I'll probably be good to go after that. Okay, and that little hole there, it doesn't go all the way down, just a little cup. So it's not like if something gets down there, it's lost forever. So I'll put this up. Just a couple more times. Get those tomatoes in there. I'm going to take that, in my bowl. I'm going to pull my blades out so that they don't fall while I'm dumping out my stuff, because that would not be fun. Safety first, guys. Safety first. So I'm just kind of pushing down my sides here so I can get everything, scooping it and dropping it in. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks pretty awesome. Smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it from here. And I'm super stoked I got to use jalapenos from my garden. So that is our Pico de Gallo.